Mr. E getting to another set. This is winner semis versus Quidd. We just saw Quidd performance versus Quandale. A strong one at that, but this is a very different player. And as we start off, Mr. E with almost 100% in his favor. Quidd finally getting something started. Goes for that classic Squirtle combo, only to 30. Playing different routes for different reasons. We're finally seeing that withdrawal. Didn't see it at all versus the Quandale set. But of course, different matchups call for different game plans. We're gonna see how these players go back and forth as they try to take themselves to winner's final to play Samba. They're gonna take that first stock. Ivy stays a little bit too long in the air, just long enough for floating Lucina to get there. Mr. E with the get-up attack, able to kind of finish there. Gets a down air, but still negative on hit. Second time we've seen that today. But they're barely able to space out. Border are gonna come in. Essentially clutch, we'll see how it goes. As Mr. E attempts to keep Quidd in the corner, and that's it. Yep, that uppy confirming into the bear. Taking the second stock, looking like it might be number 3 in terms of the stocks. Oh, jump, saved in that situation. And Mr. E coming with a lot of aggression. But Quidd reverses the situation now. Trying to close it. That uppy's hard to call out. If you miss your edge guard on it, you get punished, maybe get reversal. And with the deficit that Quidd has, can't really afford to get hit. Quidd doing a lot to try to take out this stock, and it's really not working out. Yep, that's it. A 3 stock by Mr. E. Incredible job by him. Game 2, Quidd thinking about it. Gonna have to reevaluate the game plan that was done earlier on. Not gonna be something that works. Right now, Surf Coaster is playing Sean in Losers Top 8 off stream. And it seems like Guy Lifton is 25 minutes in, so either that winner's playing Quandale and DTP is gonna play winner Slade Weezer. But as we get into this game 2, on this small battlefield, regular battlefield, Mr. E, the one to struggle, a bit of a reversal situation. Quidd has potentially found his footing, and it is sure to be a great set. They're finally gonna get him some damage and gives him that center stage positioning. Water gun, gonna force him out of there. But none of these hits are really landing into anything big. So Mr. E seems to be pretty comfortable getting some trades. Now that the Ivy's out though, gonna be some trouble. Quidd waiting for something, manages to get an up B punish so he can get back on the stage for free. Dash back as well, and now the Charizard's out. A lot of deadly moves. Mr. E, however, coming in fearless. And with that, even with this percentage deficit, it is the discipline that is the reason why he had a 3 stock the last game and manages to net himself the first stock even while he was down so much. Dancing Blade 3-4 gonna work for him. And that trade there on the edge guard, not in the favor, but that back throw, that'll do it. Now, back to pretty much even percentage even farther down. Quidd getting a lead off that one conversion. Oh, and a shield break. Mr. E getting max damage he could. Nothing crazy, but still, it's definitely a mental check. Getting your shield broken, nothing too far, but at least, you know, Quidd is not really taking it to heart. Already getting a huge conversion that nets him into the kill. Mystery looks like he's ready to clap back with something. Even goes off stage to try to like scare Quidd into something, but not gonna work out in his favor. Back here, almost gonna do it. And there's the counter. Mr. E cleaning things up in a quick fashion. Does not want to give Quidd this game. Is trying to meet Zamba and go have his send-off, potentially winning the tournament winner side. Quidd does a great job of just holding you in the corner right now. And even gets a little bit more damage on a small edge guard. No jump. And a very unfortunate SD for Quidd. Vine Whip hitting Mr. E and not connecting a ledge. That was huge. Hopefully doesn't stay too phased by it. As an update to you guys, Quandale over Guy winners. And so now in the loser side, he's going to be in top 8, facing the winner of ATP and Weezer. The winner of those two will be playing Ling. The loser of this set right here will play the winner of Sean versus Smurf, which is happening right now. Getting into this game 3 though, and it's relatively still even, right? Kind of similar, you know, same stage. Everything seemed to be going in the favor of of Quidd, but you know, the SD kind of like finished things off, a little bit of sour ending. But right now, this was a great start. Quidd starting to, you know, get his footing. Oh, and the call out there, however, it being the weak hit. And another situation where the Vine Whip doesn't work out, unfortunately, for Quidd. And because of that, oh my god, he's almost losing his stock, but the Charizard manages to do the job it needs to. And now, he's trying to get this finish here. Another up B, Mystery missing the tech. Potential F tilt, no. The counter to try to call it out. And there goes the Nair. Doesn't need to go for the forwarder, nothing fancy. Quidd managing the first stock and staying on Charizard right now. He knows he's really heavy. He knows he needs to just stick in it. And managing to live a couple hits, but not enough. Now with a small lead, Quidd is trying to manage it even further, but Mystery first available conversion, 22% on him. But it's a 30% difference right now. Quidd is surely but slowly trying to get this lead going. Mystery evening it up. Down slash on the flat, not gonna connect. Now we got this scramble situation. The water gun to push Mr. E away. And here comes the throw into Vine Whip. We're having ourselves a real close one. Not gonna finish it just yet, but now a really scary situation. Here comes the situation, what they're looking for. Down air, tech, ready for the situation. He knows E's gonna hit that. Finishes with the up air. And just look at the way both of these players understand each other. The matchup experience for both of them is just showing us so many layers of how this is done. And look at that, with only 37%, Mr. E is only one stock away from finishing things up. Quidd trying to shut that down. gaining himself a tremendously, almost putting Mr. E to 100. And if you've been like kind of looking at the stocks, it's early enough to kill here. A good down air, up air combo. We're seeing him on the flat. Some interesting back air that could lead into an up B. Razor Leaf tech chase not working out, and look at the pressure. Up smash coming through, not gonna kill. Now that's the thing about Ivy. It's great at kind of creating that pressure, but once they're two-way horizontally, they're not gonna get something insanely, dead, I should say. Back air is kind of being thrown out. Mr. E switching the gears on the assault, manages to create an edge guard situation. And that is Lucina's strength, keeping them off the edge and going extremely deep. Both of these characters at similar enough percentage. Oh, but the footstool? Dash attack gonna come through, not just yet, up tilt. Both of these players scrambling for the finish. A grab, spot dodge, dash attack. Quidd with the recovery, only hit one of Nair hits. Up tilt doesn't work, but he runs off, and that might be it, I don't know. Up air, going to keep it down. Quidd taking this to game 4. Now, Mr. E with the counter pick. Quidd gaining some momentum here. Managing to take that game after the unfortunate SD, and looks like we're running it back. As an update, Smurf Poster did take it 3-1 over Sean, and now we'll be playing the loser of this set. DTP Weezer, I believe, is still happening somewhere.
Pokemon Trainer.
Lucina, Pokemon Trainer. Something we've definitely seen these two play a lot of. Oh, the switch, and not gonna make it an immediate 0 to death due to a potential unfortunate, SD. But either way, not what you want to see at the beginning of your game 4 potential last last game in winners. This will be a mountain for Quidd to climb, especially considering how these have played out. They're all coming in. First time in a while, tries to go for that smash attack. And even with that edge guard, we're seeing a lot. Oh my god, and there. Oh my god, that was very close. Almost caught the jump. That could have been the second stock, and we have a pretty much even game here. Quidd miraculously evens this up to give us the performance of this tournament, potentially. As we continue to move forward, Mr. E realizing, that lead might have been reset, but it doesn't mean he can't do what got him here in the first place. Taking Quidd all the way to 130%. He's almost able to net this stock. A well-placed bear is going to give Quidd another chance. A second one will give him some more damage. Edge guard opportunity, no air dodge. And even now, struggling to land. Mr. E throwing things out, hoping something will stick. And while that Nair comes in, he's unable to get the punish. And Quidd is with center stage. But throughout the scramble, he manages to finish things off. Down tilt scenario, another tech situation. Quidd coming in with some S-Smash, not gonna hit. And the Charizard is forced out. Mr. E with a small blunder. Flamethrower just gonna get the guaranteed damage there. And now Quidd is the one in the corner. A great air dodge in is not gonna do him enough justice as he is put back onto the opposite side of the ledge. A Charizard forwarder, however, will help him out. Tries to get the forwarder, misses to do so, and now he he is barely able to get on the ground. Mr. E going a little bit more reckless considering that he has the opportunity. He creates a scenario, and that'll be Mr. E taking it 3-1 over Quidd. We've seen him versus Zomba in winners finals. Of course, Quidd still alive in this bracket.